Alright, so recently I've been asked about top 3 JavaScript concepts to know, and here's my short checklist on JavaScript knowledge. It's not full in any means, it's just, if you're struggling about any of those, you should definitely go and fix it right away. Also know that I'm trying to think super simple, and you probably can find some imperfections in things I'm telling, so I'll be more than happy to discuss those in comments below. First one, the equality operators. Strict comparison versus loose comparison, also known as 3 equations versus 2 equations. This kind of simple question arises all the discussion about type conversions, and not only that. And alright, so there is kind of popular advice that you can just do not worry about it and use strict comparison all the time. But if you don't understand how it all works, then you can find yourself in a situation when you're getting unexpected code results, and it will be definitely a struggle for you. So, strict comparison, do not do any type conversions, and for it to be true, both sides of the equations should be of the same type. Versus loose comparison, we'll do type conversions for you using JavaScript type conversion rules, and you potentially can get true out from comparison integer with string. And by the way, will somebody explain me why on earth I'm getting false when I'm comparing two inline objects? Doesn't matter, strict comparison or loose comparison, it just false all the time. Second, the concept of asynchronous coding. Callback functions and promises. JavaScript nowadays used mostly to build user interfaces, and it's extremely important for user interfaces to be responsive. A lot of things happen in modern user interfaces in the same time, and we can't hang the entire app while we are doing some API request, for example. Synchronous code is when we are running our instructions line by line and always wait when the previous line will finish before we start another line. Asynchronous code is when we are starting some instructions or function and do not wait until it returns. Just start it and go to the next line and continue. Just to give you an idea, the easiest example of asynchronous code is timer call. And we would like to run some animation on the background for 3 seconds. For it to happen, we will run the animation and we'll introduce a callback function which stops the animation. Then we do a synchronous call to a timer which will fire our callback function in 3 seconds. That's how it works. Speaking about promises, it's kinda more complicated thingy, and my general advice, if you're new, then do not bother about promises. Use jQuery with callback functions all the way. Make yourself feel comfortable with it. Maybe build few projects with jQuery using callback functions. Maybe put yourself into the callback hell and feel what is that. And after it, go and see what the promises are. And the last item in my list is ES6 syntax, and I believe it's really important for you to know ES6 syntax to avoid confusion when you'll meet it somewhere. Now, what are the big things? Arrow functions, and actually nothing special about arrow functions, is just a new way of defining a function, kinda a shorthand of defining a function, and it's very comfortable to use. Object destruction is another one, and it's really beautiful. Imagine you would like to assign some properties of the object to variables. You can do it easily. And lastly, my general advice for those who are new: do not try to use or learn high-level libraries like React, Angular without any experience with vanilla JavaScript. Do few projects with vanilla JavaScript, then move on to jQuery, make yourself comfortable, and after it move on to higher level libraries. And try to not use things without really understanding why you are using them. Thanks for watching, hope it will help somebody. See you!